this is probably going to be a quick little video. More so for me than anything else. It's basically I want to test out if there's going to be much of a difference once I swap cameras. So that's what we're doing right now. Going out during the daytime where this camera does a good job, because if I did a comparison at night, it would be obvious which one's better. So I wanted to get at least one more daytime ride with this old camera, and then I'm going to swap it out and try to do the same exact route to see how much of a difference it makes. Of course, I chose the worst time of the day to do it. It's when there's all this traffic on the road, so it's probably going to be a pretty boring and uneventful ride, because I mostly wanted to see how well it does at high speeds, where like a lot of stuff's going by, and also hear the difference in the mic and see if it makes much of a difference. So yeah, that's all this video is going to be, is it's just kind of a camera test. And the videos, the next few videos that come out might be a little bit off, because I'm going to be messing with my settings, and it might take me a while to get to where I'm used to editing on the new camera. But I'm honestly really excited. Everything shipped pretty quickly, so I had to do one more video to send this camera off. It's been a good job. I've honestly been underutilizing it because I never once tried to record in 4K. And I don't think I'm going to be recording in 4K even with the newer camera, just because I do not have the storage space to be storing 4K raw footage. I cannot do that. I'm hopeful that this next holiday season, hard drive prices will kind of come down a little bit so I can afford to get at a minimum 2 terabytes. I need at least 2 terabytes of storage, because all the 1 terabyte drives I have just fill up way too fast, and I'm kind of tired of hot swapping them. I wanted to find the one bridge that I could go under to see how quickly the exposure will adapt from going from dark like this to bright. I really hope it does that better, because that's something that this camera struggles with, is just the detection. Alright, and that's it. From here on out, the rest of the video should be looking pretty good. Maybe not. I don't know. You won't know. Well, you should know. I hope it's a difference. If it's not a difference, it's probably me being bad at editing. In which case, I hope it's me bad at editing and not the camera that's going to be weird. So have it cut somewhere. Cut here. Okay, basically doing this test again. Now that I got a functioning microphone. So unfortunately, because I didn't do it in the same day, and I'm pretty sure I didn't do it at the same time, environmental conditions are going to be slightly different. But the overall gist of this video is going to be, I want to see how much of a difference it is with this new camera versus my old camera. So I just got to remember roughly what I was talking about last time, and try to take about the same route as I did last time, more or less. It doesn't have to be perfect, I just have to do, like, get it close so I can compare shots. Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be worse conditions today because the smoke is a lot thicker. But so far, you guys should definitely be seeing a difference. I'm worried about the mic though. I hope the mic does good in this wind, but I'm not sure. There's so much new stuff that I can mess with this setup that it's going to be really interesting to see what I can and can't do. The only other thing that I have to say is, with all this setup, now my only excuse to record that I didn't record anything is because I'm lazy. This camera thing I'm not used to is having the wireless mic. Not sure how much of a fan I am of that. Just for the fact that I have to make sure its batteries are charged. So the wired mic is a lot easier because I can basically just plug it into the camera and I know it's recording. This one, for some reason, I have to turn the camera on first and then I can know that it's connected. Dang it, this is where I was going to do the high speed tuck to check how it does with speed. But there's too many cars. Well, at least I can still test the tunnel up here, or the bridge, to see how it does in a low lighted situation. Because I'm using an ND filter right now, so it might be a little bit off. Into a quick little run right here. So yeah, that's the new camera. I'm really excited to test it out and see how it compares. Obviously, it's going to be way better. The thing that I'm really excited for, because I've already had this camera for a couple days now, I just wasn't able to record a comparison video when I got it because the mic was not working. So I've already messed with it a little bit, and I just want to say the biggest game changer is it is so much better at night. I'm actually going to be able to record night videos and you guys are going to be able to see what I'm actually looking at. So yeah, thanks for sticking around and putting up with my terrible mic and video quality. From here on out, it's going to be a lot nicer. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around, and I'm excited to mess around with this some more. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I still don't know how to end a video. So I guess I'll just cut it out somewhere. I also got to figure out how to get used to turning this off. The button's a lot harder to press.